I'm not sure how to deal with that. I see what's happening, I just don't know how to deal with it. And bump. Yeah, they got the final roll off. Don't you dare. Don't you dare! Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, where we are here in front of the final boss area, what I assume is the final boss, and it feels like a fairly safe assumption. And last time I got super salty fighting him. It was one day, it was like about 8 hours, maybe more or less. And I just got worse and worse because I shouldn't be playing that much in a row. It just went on tilt. So when I was editing it, though, I noticed a number of different patterns and combos and ways to deal with some of the things that kept killing me, particularly in the second phase. Like, I have a little notebook where I've been writing some of them down. Like, the after image. There were two main things I saw with the after image. Like, one time when he dashes to his left, my right, his left, and then he does like two after image attacks swing from his left. And if I dodge like front left, I think I'd probably avoid them. Another where he soars high in the air and then does, it looks like where he holds his right arm aloft and then does 3 after images, which didn't do all that much damage. They were annoying, but my health wasn't going down. It was the final one that was doing the most damage. 3, like boom, 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 and then boom is like a forward, straight ahead slam. Or another one where, yeah, and so like, I think there's hope with some of these. Yeah, there's a scissor attack they kept doing, like swing from his left, swing from his right, and then scissor. And that was creating just a line in front of him. And so when I was rolling to his right or left, like the line attacks were still getting me. There's a lot of stuff that I want to keep trying, and so we're going to keep going. I'm also giving myself a little bit of a time limit. I'm going to go grab dinner in like an hour and a half, maybe, and we'll see how we do. Good start. It's going to take me a little, again, 2 days away is going to take me a little bit to remember the basic patterns. It's funny, I'm really not worried about this as much. I'm not worried about not beating him as much anymore. I think it's going to be tough. I don't know how many more days it'll take, but I think we can get him in the end. Oh, so jumping doesn't work there. That's actually good to know. I have to do a second roll. Heal up. 1, 2. Yeah. Almost. I at least knew what I was trying to do, knew what I was dodging there. Move in. Yeah! Heal up. That went much better. I got hit by the end there, but like, that's a much better start. So the question is, what do I want to do at that second part? Do I want to try rotting? Do I want to try frost? Because that's going to take practice, but I at least feel like I know what to practice now. Rot or frost? Rot or frost? I mean, I could do both, but that feels a little ambitious. I also found I have another option. It's the Anspur Rapier plus, but that feels like less good than the Scorpion Stinger. Is it? Is it less good? It feels like this would get because the Stinger is faster, it might bring rot faster. So I'd be leaning towards the Scorpion Stinger still. Yeah, let's just try the Scorpion Stinger for a bit. Bum bum, bum bum. Bum bum, bum bum. Okay, so the problem there was he dashed to the left and I dodged to the right. I think I have to run to the, maybe even just run to the left. Either run to the left or dodge diagonally front left. Let me swap to Frost actually here, because I think Frost is better for the first phase, but if I can land Rot in the second phase, and it's still to be determined if I can, I think that would end up better. Going back to Frost for a little bit, and let's try to dodge stuff. That's the so upward cross is the fast ring. Yes. One, two. Not sure how to dodge that yet then. Okay, heal up. So I have to dodge out and then in for that last one, I think. Not sure how to deal with that. I see what's happening, I just don't know how to deal with it. That I have to get to his right, I think. Last heal. Maybe in. One. There. Flask of Wondrous Physic, if I can get it off. So I thought I was rolling around to his right side there, but again, I'm seeing why I'm dying. I'm just not quite sure on the actions I need to take, but it's not like before. The patterns were just felt... I didn't see anything, reasons why I was dying. Here, I actually at least see the patterns, even if I don't know quite how to dodge them yet. Yes! 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 That's not a time to do a big attack. Get out and then heal with Flask of Wondrous Physic if I can after this. No, too early. Yes! Oh, almost. I thought I got that. I did not. All right, run, 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 run. And then run to my right, I think? Yes! I saw I had to roll at the end there, but I think I rolled inward. I have to roll towards him. So maybe bump, 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 bump. And I try to roll, like, away to the right and then roll into him for that final outward explosion. One. There, a little bit at the end. There, maybe? No, I can't do repeating thrust there, I could learn. I think I'm rolling to his... Should I be rolling to his left instead? Because to my left, his right? One, slow, and then up, up. I have to wait longer, I think, on that. Heal? Heal, please heal. And here's a test. Can I jump it? A little bit longer. I see the light at the top there from Miquella. I see the light at the top that tells me maybe there's a way to time the jump. Like the light ascending upward. I don't know if there's a value to that. That's just if I get caught in it, which I should try not to do. Yeah, getting caught in that just kills me. It looked like it was a scissor attack, but it's like a different 5-hit combo thing, I think. But now that I think I'm starting to see attacks, at least, well, I might go another couple just to get more practice at that second phase before I summon one. Just so I'm able to dodge his attacks better when I do summon the Spirit Ash. 1, 2, 3. There and in. Yes! Yes? Oh, the scissors. Yeah, scissor me timbers. So the arc comes from his left to the front, so I really do want to be rolling like front left there. I also, you know what might help against is the... Yeah, no, I already have the Pearldrick Talisman +2. I forgot to mention that. I equipped the Pearldrick Talisman +2. I never found a Pearldrick Great Shield, so I'll just go with the +2 that I have. That was bad. I don't know how to dodge that better. 1 and then delay. There I have to be on his right side, but I don't know what the signal for that is. I just have to get really close to him, I think, and roll behind him. So get ready for the after image, and remember, run to the right. Three, 4, bam! Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I should have rolled away from that. So when it was 1, 2, 3, 4, bump. 1, 2, 3, 4, bump. That's 100% killed me in phase 2. That slash, wait, and then 2 slash. Yeah, so phase 1 isn't like having to redo phase 1 is, I mean, it's not ideal. Like if I could just, if you gave me the choice of just doing phase 1 as a gate boss, so that where like I don't have to refight it each time, I would take that in a heartbeat. But it does give me extra practice on stuff that's useful for phase 2. So just to help here a little bit, we're going to summon this guy. That's a slow one. Okay. We have our Mimic Tear out. So bump, 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 bump. And I don't know why I'm getting stunned there. Maybe maybe I just have to start sprinting perpendicular to him, like sprinting straight right as soon as the after images are about to come. Like as soon as I dodge the meteor, start sprinting straight right. That's the delay that always kills me. Yep. This is where I need my Mimic Tear to buy me a few seconds. Thank you. Yes! Okay. You know what? Let's do a Rune Arc. There's no point not to, so might as well. Good. And bump. Yeah, they got the final roll off. Oh, so we don't know what this is. We haven't seen this before at all. We can roll through at least one of it's a laser from the sky. We can roll through at least one of them. Run to the side, just run. No, the running doesn't work. Running doesn't work and rolling didn't seem to work. There's got to be something. It's got to be a timing thing, because one of those is going to work. Timing or direction. There, got it. So when he raises his hand for that, the damage is always from his right side, my left. Good. And out and in. Yes! Scissors, yes. Blood, blood. Dodge it. So running around him was kind of interesting there. I just have to be rolling instead of running, but that was a great attempt. Great second phase. I think I panicked roll and I can't. One, two, three, heal. Run away. I don't know if he's rotted or not. He's not rotted. He might not be rottable. That's very possible. Four and wait. Yes. There. Oh, I almost got it. Almost got it. Shit. I don't know how to deal with this. The bubble helps. That's a good time for the bubble. Ah! Oh, that would have been a great damage window. Look at how low... He is rotted. He's rotted. I have one heal left. Don't use it immediately. Now. One, two, and there, and I had that. I had that. I had that. That feels great. We can do this. Mimic tier and I got this. Yeah, the last rune arc. This is our last rune arc. This feels like a good time. If we die in phase 1, that's fine. And we die in phase 1. The curse of the rune arc. So maybe it's from the side that it comes from that determines. And no, nothing else. Nope, that kills me. Maybe it's the side that it comes from, because the one that always results in a double slash down starts from his right. Let's see where the scissors start. If the scissors starts from the left, I have my answer about how I tell those combos apart. Good. Good for the last roll, at least. Okay. Yes, it starts from the left side, I think. That's I know it. I knew that I could have known that was a delay. And there. Heal up. I got greedy trying to phase him. So, yeah. Yep. That's the delay. That's the delay. And in. Oh, right. Yep. That's our chance to summon the Mimic here. Yeah, I just got frazzled. Alright, this is a chance to practice here. No, I'm just stunned there. No. And out and in. Double heal. Did okay on my own there. Just I don't think I kept trying to get that Scarlet Rod on him. It just doesn't work well. I think I can't really do it. I can do it, but I don't think it's worth it because it's so hard to get on him. And that's time I could be spending doing other things. I might change my mind, but maybe at least with a Mimic Tier out, it's not worth it. With a Mimic Tier not out, it's not worth it. No. No. Can't roll away from that. I wish my Mimic Tier could take aggro. It just can't. It's just, if I do any damage, like, it's all on me. It throws off all my timing when I get hit by a light thing, because the roll I was doing no longer works, and I have to readjust my timing. Yes. Gonna get hit by that. And now, yes! There's the delay. From the right side, wait for it. From the right side, wait. If it comes from his right side, wait for it. Comes from my left side, wait for it. I could, you know what? I'm also going to try. I'm going to try something wildly different for the last attempt before dinner, maybe 1 or 2 attempts before dinner. Let's just see how the Blood Fiend arm does. Because I do have a couple of other strategies to try out. Where the hell is this? Here. Yeah. Let's see how this does. We'll just try it again. It's not likely going to work. I don't know. I'm fat rolling. Yeah, that's a lot of damage it puts out, though. So I have no idea if he's staggerable. He probably isn't. Or he is. I mean, I couldn't get to it in time because it was committed to something else, but that's really good. Okay. Almost. Is this something worth exploring? And roll. All right. I'm gonna take a break for dinner. I'm probably not gonna use this arm again. It's a cute idea, but probably not what I want to do. All right, bye. All right, so I just came back from dinner, and I was looking over the video, of what I just did of the prior fight, and there was one time where I successfully dodged the one time where I fully successfully dodged the after images, and that was the fight where I started out on this side of the arena, super far away, because I just outranged it. So I'm going to try that with one of the with one of those attacks, because the only thing, if I can outrange it, if I can just like get far enough away, that might be enough. Except for the line attack that comes out at the end, in which case I'd have to dodge to the side. So we'll try to look for that. We'll try that. The other thing I was thinking was the problem with, because he is rottable in the second phase, but he's not rottable. Like it takes a while when I'm daggering him. Can I pot him? Can I rot pot him? Do I have? I think I have rot pot. Hefty rot pot. Yeah, I have scarlet buds. You know, what else am I using these for? We'll try that. We could, and I set up a shield as well. And actually, let's try, instead of Erdtree's Favor +2, we can try the Pearl Shield Talisman. So, this can make it so that if I do, like, get him rotted, and you know what? Let's try one more thing. Let's try, yeah, so Reduvia's fine, but let's try, I just want to try some other stuff. I mean, because I have to make the most of my hits when I'm in melee. Let's try the Poison Hand as well. So we'll try, like, Rot and Poison Hand. Where did that go? It's a bit too many weapons. Like, I don't love that, but it's a way at least to adapt to how tough and how punishing being so close in melee is. Where is this? So we want to, none of this. We'll replace this with our rod pots. Mimic Tier, I need you to do your... Nope, nope. Mimic Tier, I needed your help. Oh! You can rot pot too. I forgot the Mimic Tier uses stuff in your inventory. Okay, that actually helps a lot. That's really good to know. Because the reason I'm opting really for this, like trying for poison and hanging back a bit more, is just because it's so... I've been at this for a while, and I just don't have really the reflexes to reliably dodge unless I get really lucky. Oh, too slow. Good. No, 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 no! Okay. Again, I'm getting frazzled there easily. What's the plan if he melees me? No, once I summon a Mimic Tier, what do I switch to? What's the plan? I have too many weapons, too many things on. Poison Hand may be a bit much. Let's actually go for... Let's switch one more flask over and try to keep a little distance with... No, we want to switch to shield and then... What? No, shield and poison? What's the most bang for my buck in that phase? What lets me keep a shield? I don't know. I think Reduvia still, which means I want another FB flask. So we'll go 12 and 2. We'll try 12 and 2. Yep, so we moved poison. Okay, okay, okay. Too far. Oh, right. And that long one. Good. Okay. He's rotted now. He's rotted now. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, so he is rotted. He is rotted. Let's do another heal just for safety's sake. We're not going to make it, I don't think. We didn't make it. And then run away, I think. Oh, shit. All right, flask up and then shield up, I think. We live. Don't you dare. Don't you dare! Yes! Remembrance of a god and a lord. Ah. Ah. Please say I was recording. I was. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't know what. You do know. You probably do know. You've seen it. You've seen clips of it. You've seen... You don't know what this did to me. This... So, I never got to test... Non-rhetorical question. Does actually running away from the after images work? Because I never actually got to try it. Oh my god. That was a lot of fun. The first day was not fun. First day phase 1 was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed learning phase 1. Phase 2, I did not enjoy the first day. It was just too... Oh my god, the rod actually worked. The pot. Alexander's spirit lives on. The pot worked. Vengeance against the potentate. Actually, no, not vengeance against the... What is that? What is that? Touch mem... That feels like the end of it. So let's not do that just yet. This, I could... Still no... First off, well done. Thank you. It was well done. I feel so proud of that. I feel so wildly proud of that. This took so much life out of me and feed that life right back into me. Today was a lot of fun. Today, because I felt like I knew what I was looking for. Yesterday, I felt like it was a question of, do I get lucky? Am I getting lucky? Am I just flailing? Am I hitting him enough before he kills me? And that's not all that much fun, because it, especially when you're getting hit as... That was such a nasty phase 2. That was Orphan of Costs, nothing. Melania was tough, but not remotely like that. This was the other toughest fight I had was probably... It was either tied for Melania or the probably actually... It was probably the final Sekiro boss. That was the one that, I don't know, maybe it took me like 5 hours or something. I don't remember how long Melania actually took, but it was right up there. This was, no, it wasn't right up there. This one surpassed those, by far surpassed those in difficulty for me. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. This was, if you're here, God bless you. That strategy at the end, that's what did it. The rot pot did it to get him rotted and kept it ticking while he was... I didn't think it would keep it ticking while he was doing the hug. Or while he was doing... By the way, non-rhetorical question. All these are non-rhetorical because this is probably going to be my last video. I might have another one doing some wrap-up stuff, but kind of all the spoilers are open at this point. Because I'm pretty much done. Yeah, no more. All spoilers are fair now. Oh my gosh, I forgot what I was thinking. I'm just such in a haze right now. It's so good. That feels so good. My cat is staring at me, very confused right now. What the hell is going on? Pigeon. Yeah, he doesn't know what's up. Okay. But we're gonna move on. The rot, and I'll bet that this helped a lot. Pearl Shield Talisman. Oh yeah, 500,000 runes. Who cares? The Pearl Shield Talisman and going with a shield and with Rod in that second phase. I'll bet there are people who can two-hand and dual wield their way in that phase. I was just getting hit too much. I think, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's all a haze right now. Oh my God. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Remembrance of a God and a Lord. Remembrance of Radahn, Consort. It's just the remembrance of Radahn. Is Miquella still out there? Consort of Miquella hewn into the Shadow Tree. For power of its namesake can be unlocked. Yeah. In their childhood, Miquella saw in Radahn a lord. Was Miquella non-binary? No, it's just in their childhood, and then Miquella made his heartfelt wish. Okay, no. I think it's just neutral there. Oh no, in both of their child. That's a plural there. In their childhood, Miquella saw in Radahn a lord, his strength and his kindness that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. Yeah, there being Miquella and either Miquella as a neutral there, or Miquella and Melania, more likely Miquella and Melania. And I like that Radahn's kindness keeps getting brought up because he does seem to be very kind. Like I'm just looking at the horse, the way his troops view him, but that's not as fair. A lot of people's troops view them well, except for Godric, because Godric's a shit. But like there was the horse thing, and I think there was the cat thing too, or the long-tailed cat. Miquella, and so Miquella made his heartfelt wish that Radahn would one day be his king consort. I mean, still feels incesty. It just does. I'm sure there's readings of king consort that are not sexual at all, but I think that's a stretch. I think if there is that reading out there, that tends to be a stretch. On the other hand, I know that a lot of royal families, especially divine families, that's not, like, if you look, incest happens with, like, the Greeks, they're, the Greek gods and all that. I think that's where they're going with it. It's still weird to me. It's still weird to me. What was the deal with the Moog thing? Pickup item. Let us go together. It's a proposal. It's a marriage proposal, I think. Not necessarily, but that's sort of like that hand, that arm, that hand angle is what we saw when I made my gesture to Ronnie. Let's check the memory. Whose memory is this, Miquella?
Lord brother. I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort.
If we honor our part of the vow... I get why he was... put away the brother...
Make the world a gentler place.
Again, Miquella has big Jasmine vibes from Angel Season 4. He will make the world a gentler place, but unlike Ronnie, who would let the world be free and do as they choose, Miquella would make, again, he would amplify his charming god powers up to the max. Oh yeah, speaking of, so like, if he gets like, I'm guessing like multiple, like 2 or 3 charms on you, because it didn't go up gradually. Like I thought it would tick on you and then like it would make a circle that would complete as the fight goes on, like if you got hit by it and let the fight go on too long. If he hit you with it like 2 or 3 more times or another 2 times, what happens? The hug thing. Does he give more dialogue? Or is it just, I'm honestly curious. Circlet of Light. The circlet of light which adorned Miquella's head as he returned in divine aspect. It's begun to fade into nothingness. Slightly boost intelligence, faith, and arcane, while also boosting the power of Miquella's light. The circlet was to be the very foundation upon which Miquella's age of compassion would be built, should it have ever come to pass. So he's just dead now. I think he's dead. Maybe he, like, locked himself, he tied himself in with, Radahn. I think that sounds probably right. He tied himself in with Radahn. And yeah, he tied himself in with Radahn, and so when Mike killed Radahn, he was dispersed too. Because it did say God slain. And I don't know if the King Consort becomes, the consort of an Elden Lord becomes a god as well. Alright. So we're going to head back to the tree. Back to Pureblood Knight Ansbach and Tioli are here? I did not see them. Oh shit, they were off to the side. Oh, rip. Is this because I didn't summon them? That's a lot of stuff. Furious Blade of Ansbach. Wait, where's Tioli? Do I have to Is that Tioli? No, maybe I have to reload again. First, let's look at what we got. Furious Blade of Ansbach. 19 Faith and 27 Arcane. It's an incantation. Cleaves through enemies with blood flame blades summoned from the side of the hand. Charge to increase the number of slashes, markedly different from the finessed swordplay of the Dynast. This is an aggressive last resort of an incantation that gave rise to Ansbach's fearsome reputation. From the finessed swordplay of the Dynast. The Dynast. Are you talking about Mohg? Because Mohg didn't use swordplay, did he? Mohg wasn't a swordsman. This is an aggressive last resort of an incantation. A last resort of an incantation. Why? Oh, and the Scythe Reaper. This is. I didn't even. I was looking for the seal to try out the incantation. Look at this. Obsidian Lamina. Signature weapon of the Pureblood Knight Ansbach. A viciously keen and slender scythe made for combat. The obsidian edge relies not upon trickery to fulfill its violent purpose. Only well-honed skill is required to rip and rend through foes, sowing blossoms of red upon the battlefield. Unique skill, Dynastic Sickle Play. A finessed evasive skill that creates space to maneuver. Inputs dictate direction of the backstep. Follow up with strong attack to perform an advancing upward slash. This is interesting and a little bit confusing, but this seems perfect for me. Too bad, because I think I'm pretty much done. But this seems perfect. Before we get too distracted, let's try out the incantation. No, even before that, order of operations. We started with trying to, we got Miquella's, thing. he said eloquently. We got the Remembrance of Radahn. And I haven't gotten a new champion thing. Gaius' Helm. No. Power from champions. Here we go. Remembrance of a god and a lord. Great Sword of Radahn, Lord and Light. So one of them is Promised Consort. Imbue the two... Oh, because it's double great swords, of course. One is imbue the two great swords with the light of Miquella, then deliver a slashing attack accompanied by columns of light. The other is Light Speed Slash. Assumes a luminous form and leap forward to deliver a downward slash at the speed of light. This attack will be followed up by an additional light attack. Charge to increase power of the skill and number of follow-up attacks. A luminous form and leap forward. So that's where you, like, rise up in the air. You do your, like, that thing. And then bonk. A Light of Miquella. The strength of Miquella upon his deific return, wielded as an incantation, annihilates foes with a pillar of light. That feels like Miquella. Miquella sought to accept all that was and would be, but found one that refused to be embraced. That was me, I guess? No wonder, as one god and one king consort is all the world needs. You have a very totalitarian sense of compassion. Now, that said, I think there are degrees of totalitarianism, totalitarian gods. Or not just, I think out of all the ages that could come, Miquella's age of compassion, even being charmed, is one of, given the options, I think is probably one of the better options. Like, if I had to rank the endings, the best would I think Ronnie's might be the best. Is either Ronnie's or the or Gold Mask's maybe. I think this is a pretty close third. You're obliterated as a person, but you seem like you'll probably be pretty comfortable and happy. I don't know. I don't really know what it would involve. So I have to accept all that was and would be. I'd certainly rather this than like the Frenzied Flame ending or the what's his face, the Dung Eater ending. And probably over the just continued Miquella order, continued Marika ending, like the basic ending. I don't know. Would you rather live in a world that had like the basic ending or a world with the Miquella ending? The Thea ending also doesn't seem to, it seems to be, I think I'd probably put the Thea ending ahead of the Miquella ending as well. Oh, I didn't even look at the description on it. I'm sorry. Great swords of black steel wielded by Radahn in his youth. A pair of weapons decorated with a lion mane motif. In his youth. Yeah, I mean, speaking of the Sekiro ending, this is another ending where you get to see, like, the prime version of... I'm really surprised we never got Godwyn in the Death expansion. I'm really surprised by that. Is a non-rhetorical question. Again, all these are non-rhetorical. Also, again, the spoiler door is open at this point. Is Godfrey somewhere around that we can visit here? Is it beyond the cadaver surrogates? Is he somewhere here? Like in the realm, the realm of shadow that I just missed? These were in his possession immediately before his triumph over the stars, the swords of a lord who does not rely on physical strength and gravity alone. Yeah, Radahn is a big old Chadosaurus Rex. Radahn is great. Radahn's awesome. And I don't blame him for getting charmed because it's magic. He doesn't have control over it. You know what? I only have one somber ancient dragon smithing stone left. I'm not going to be using this character for much else. Let's do it on that scythe. Even having no idea what it actually feels like. Maybe it's my least favorite weapon ever, but look at it. And Ansbach was awesome. Ansbach was fantastic. I really hope I didn't miss out on stuff by not summoning him. It really did make the fight more confusing and tougher, it felt like. For me, at least. It was I had so much trouble managing stuff that, like, the chaos of Ansbach and the extra health he gave him was not worth it for me. Now, okay, I did need to wait for Tiolier. A bunch of stuff from Tiolier. it took me a little while to realize why. At first, I thought, I don't think I said anything about this, but at first I thought Tiolier's inclusion here was pretty random. But no, it makes sense because Tiolier... Okay, this is pretty cool. Tiolier was here because he was fulfilling Trina's wish that that he not become a god. That her other half not become a god. Love it. Good job. Tiolier, you were a little bit weird. And a little bit tragic. Very tragic. Well, pretty tragic. And you were a bro in the end, so thank you. Also, your hair reminds me of Owl from Sekiro. I don't know why I'm on such a Sekiro kick at the moment. Let's look at some of the stuff we got. Oh no, first things first. Let's try out this incantation. Furious Blade of Ansbach. Oh, wrong thing. I don't know what that was. And you say I can charge it, right? Yeah. So it's like a series, yeah, it's a series of stuff there. And the dynastic thing does remind me of, what's that weapon I got? The two-handed piercing sword. Dynast something. The Bloody Helix. Dynast's finesse it has. I think this is, yeah, Noble Servants of Lord of Blood. I think maybe this is the Dynast thing they meant. Dynast in this case is just someone who's like a servant of the Dynast, of the dynasty. So yeah, the comparison here was to a swordplay of the Dynast. The comparison is to that like NPC type. Okay. Yeah, charge to increase the number of slashes. Produces blood flame, then lunge at enemies to cleave through them. Excellent. And what does this sword do again here? Or the scythe? Skill that creates space to maneuver, much like the Dynast rapier, that Dynast sword that we saw before just a second ago. Inputs dictate direction of the backstep. Follow up with a strong attack to perform an advancing upward slash, and then again to bring it down. And it makes distance just like the other one. Very neat. Wise Man's Mask. And it includes the beard, but I'm guessing you could tailor that away if you want. The Iron Mask of Sir Ansbach, giving the appearance of a quiet, wise, old bearded man. But an old fear lurks beneath, together with the cold, unflinching discipline that once honed his blade, now employed to enhance Blood Oath and dynastic skills. Blood Oath. Is that this thing? A Blood Oath is probably just any of the Moog skills. This seems great for me. Ansbach's attire. Attire Sir Ansbach. The embroidered crest of the Pure Blood Knights is now all but faded away. Ansbach understood that keeping his oath to his old master was not an act of logic. What was Moog's play? I'll come back to that in a second. Was not an act of logic, nor would it bear any justice, but it was for these very reasons he was unable to let go. Yeah, it was just, it was pure, it was loyalty, very pure loyalty. He's a good guy. And I really would have been curious to see what Moog was like before the charm. We only got to see essentially what was a drugged Moog, I think. Manchettes of Sir Ansbach, black leather adorned with gold embroidery, boots, and then the lamina we've seen. Viciously keen and slender scythe made for combat. Yeah. Relies not upon trickery to fulfill its violent purpose. The only well-honed skill is required to rip and rend through foes, sowing blossoms of red upon the battlefield. And then we saw Ansbach's stuff. Tiolier's stuff. Tiolier's Hidden Needle. Concealed weapon used by Tiolier, of a design generally favored by poison wielders for dark and subtle purposes. Like Saint Trina, who blossomed in the deep purple garden, a rich poison is secreted from within, which sends its victims into an eternal sleep. So this is a great sleep weapon. What is this based on? Intelligence, dex, and I'm pretty close on... I have one more point of intelligence to go. Sleep evermore. Pierce the enemy deeply with a poison-coated needle that delivers eternal sleep. If the follow-up strike lands upon a foe who's already in a state of slumber or eternal sleep, deal significant damage. This seems great against really big mini-boss type enemies like the Beast Warriors. Teolier's Mask. Mask upon which is carved a tranquil sleeping face. The silver hair is arranged in the same style as St. Trina's. Oh, I didn't notice that. Increasing arcane. Just once, Teolier was granted the sweet repose of velvety sleep. The remainder of his days would be spent attempting to recapture it. Yeah, even the mask is sleeping. I don't think I noticed that until just now. The garb, the dark attire of those who wield poison in secret. More about the hair. Countless needles are sewn onto the exterior, apparently for talismanic effect. Really? There's needles on the exterior? Oh, that's what, like, the Sur code is. That seems dangerous. That seems very dangerous, but... And I don't think they're, like, safe or anything. Teolier's gloves. Dark gloves of those who wield poison in secret, ever scorned and loathed. And the trousers, same thing. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Oh boy. Thank you. If you've spent any time here, whether this is your first video or whether you have been with me from the start of this playthrough or the last one, thank you so much. I'm going to have probably one more wrap-up video. Apparently there's a secret here, which I will look to and explore. And if there's any other stuff in a kind of final video you'd be interested in me checking out, or you'd suggest I check out, let me know. But I'm probably going to have at most one more, probably a pretty short video. And after that, I'm deciding between, there's a couple of the next big playthrough I'm going to have is Mass Effect 3 for like a long game. In the meanwhile, I'm thinking of one of two. I'm leaning towards a shorter game just because this has been quite an experience. I need a little bit of a break. I think there's two games I'm debating. I think I'm probably going to do Dredge next, which I don't know much about. I know it's fishing. I know it's Lovecrafty. That's about it. And I've heard it's fairly short. So yeah, that and probably followed by Mass Effect 3. Because I've played the other Mass Effect games on this channel and haven't done 3 yet. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this as they come out, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.